Alright guys, so I mean you've pretty much seen this already a trillion times in your store boxes, but this one right here, this is my Pixel 2 from Google. And yeah, this is my unboxing. I said I wasn't gonna do an unboxing because there's so many, but like I'm really excited and I'm Team Pixel, as you can see. So yeah, I just need to do this and let's see what's inside the box. Alright, I did have someone open it before just to check if everything was okay. And yeah, guys, let's get started. So as you can see straight out of the box, this is it here. And as we always do, let's check out what's inside. The packaging is awesome. Everything is clean, white, simple. And right here we have one of those USB-C adapters. It's pretty good to have these adapters. Oh my gosh, guys, the dreaded dongle. I was hoping this moment would not arrive, but here it is, the dreaded USB-C dongle. RIP headphone jacks. So yeah, white cable. I've never had a white cable before, but yeah, white cable, black phone, why not? And the fast charging brick right here. Yep. Yeah, this is 5 volts right here, so I can't wait to test the fast charging out. Alright guys, let's take this baby off. Let's hear that nice, satisfying. So it's not as satisfying as some of the other unwrappings, but yeah. There it is. Quite small. So the back, it's kind of this, I don't know what they are calling it. Some people said plastic or whatever. I like the fit in my hand. I have pretty small hands and this fits pretty well. It's really light. It's really, really light. Yeah. Alright, let's put this bad boy up. So yeah guys, here it is. It brought over my home screen. This is a Nexus 6P, a 2015 2-year-old device. This is this year's model and they look pretty much the same. And how I did that was by using a bunch of different modifications. And if you guys want to know how to do that, I'll put a link to that in the description down below, as well as on the cards up top on how I transformed my Nexus 6P into a Pixel 2. So that was pretty cool. So I'm just going to let everything kind of install and come back and run through everything and see what's new and all that good stuff. So yeah. Alright guys, so I couldn't wait any longer for this thing to set up. I'm actually at 20-something%, so I thought I'd just go ahead and give you my initial reactions and impressions as I go through the phone. Now, the first thing I noticed that this thing, coming from the Nexus 6P, it is super light and kind of feels like a toy. Coming from this, it was really, really well built. Aluminum, everything around it was like just really sturdy. But this, it just feels so light, so I can't get over that. I mean, this wasn't by no means a saturated device when it comes to color display and all that, but on here it's just a little bit more toned down. But I mean, I'll check that out. I mean, with the new update, they have the option to have the display be even more saturated, so I'm going to definitely check that out once I have updated this device. But right off the bat, actually, for some colors I prefer the 6P, while on some I prefer the Pixel 2. For example, the red here on the YouTube Studio app is a little bit more red. It's more saturated. The colors look a little bit more vibrant on this particular display. Whereas the green on the WhatsApp app here, it looks better on the 6P. It looks way more vibrant on there, along with the blue. So I don't know if there's something needs to, I mean, if you look on the Chrome app, it seems like it's a little bit better on the Nexus 6P. But I mean, it is 2 different style of app icons, so that could be the whole reason behind it. But I don't know. Let me see the brightness level. They're both at the same brightness level. And I do prefer the white. They're both not really very white, but I do prefer the white display on the Pixel 2. It's a little bit more whiter here. On the 6P, it's a little bit more warmer. It kind of has a yellowy, greeny tint to it, which I don't really like. Now, the actual wallpaper is the same thing on both devices, and here, I think I prefer it better. I think I prefer it on the 6P, but I feel like on the Pixel 2, it's a little bit more true to color. And that actually is the objective that Google was aiming for when they decided to have these Pixel 2 devices this year. Yeah, guys, I'm loving this. This phone is gonna die real soon. But alright, guys, so I'm back. Now my battery died before, but it's now 2 days later, and I have some more impressions on this brand new Pixel 2 phone. Alright, the first thing I really love about this is the always on display. I can always look at a glance. I know the time, what notifications I have, and all that. So right here, by just glancing at the phone without touching it or anything, I can see I have a Google Plus notification. Alright, now if I want to see exactly what notification this is or what it's saying, I can just double tap and see exactly what the message is about and who it's coming from. It doesn't always work 100% of the times, but it's there and it works most of the times. Alright, also guys, keeping on the whole topic of the display, another thing I really love about this particular device is that the viewing angle is phenomenal. At any angle, I can see clearly what is on my screen. It doesn't matter. And for the Pixel 2, there's no weird shifting colors, at least not to my eyes. Like right now, the white screen is there with the notification, and I am not seeing a shift in colors at all. Also guys, with the latest November update, you're actually able to set your color preference for the display itself. So you're actually now able to change that in the settings. So if you go into display and go into colors, you're able to see now that you can have a more saturated type of look. One thing to note, however, is that with the saturated look, the whites kind of look a bit more yellow. So right now it's on boosted, and if you just click on natural, just look at the white background and you'll see the saturated kind of has a more warm yellowy tint to it. I don't really like it for what it does to the whites, but what it does for the colors is just phenomenal. So I do have to live with that trade-off, and just let you know that there is a bit of a trade-off. So if you like a lot of bold saturated colors, you're gonna like that, but just know that the white is not gonna be white. Now another thing I really liked on this device after playing with it for a couple of days is that the fingerprint is really fast. All right, so check this out. Touch and it's unlocked. All right, let's close it one more time. I'm gonna put my finger on it, touch, and it's unlocked. Pretty cool. Now it doesn't really work 100% of the time. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, but for the most time it works, and it works really fast. Sometimes I might just put my finger on there and okay, see right now my finger is on here, but nothing. So just by taking the phone up, sometimes my finger would accidentally touch the fingerprint scanner and it would just bring down the notification shade. That happened a bunch of times. It was really annoying, so I had to just go ahead and take that off for now. Once I get my new case, it shouldn't be as bad. Now, one thing I really love about the new Pixel devices is that squeeze technology to squeeze the phone and wake up the Google Assistant. And you can actually customize the sensitivity of that squeeze, so that's really good. I've never had an accidental squeeze at all. See right now, I'm like slightly squeezing it and nothing at all, so you don't have to worry about that. Now the fact that it's so small, it does get slippery sometimes, so you definitely need to get a D-brand skin on this or a case, guys. One of the major selling points about this phone is actually the camera. Oh my gosh, guys, I thought the camera on this was okay, but this is by far, it's just night and day. It's really awesome. I've taken some portraits, not a bunch. I need to go some more and do some testing, do a bunch of, you know, shots and stuff like that. Check out the video capabilities, the stabilization, all that stuff. And the final thing I want to mention about this device is the battery life. I was blown away. After a full charge when I just got the device, I used the phone for about an hour and a half, guys, and I had 1 hour screen on time and I lost 2% in battery life. Like, I was blown away. That was like completely crazy to me. However, the second time I charged it, nowhere near that at all. I got about 3 hours before it died. 3 hours of screen on time. So it seems to fluctuate. I'm not sure. I'm going to do further testing. This is not my full review of the device, just my early impressions. I'm going to give you a review and comparison with the 6P in a future video. Alright guys, a lot of you guys might be thinking to upgrade from your Nexus 6P this year. I'm going to tell you guys if it's worth it or not. Alright, so yeah guys, definitely go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to get notified when that video goes live. Alright, as always guys, my name is Dakoin. You guys stay awesome and I'll catch you guys in the next video.